tell the New York Times that during an Oval Office meeting in mid to late November, Trump told then Attorney General Bill Barr that he received legal counsel that the DOJ could take control of the machines as evidence of fraud. According to the Times, Barr replied, telling the president the Justice Department had no basis to do that because there was no probable cause to believe a crime had been committed. Sources also tell the Times that around that time, Trump also tried to persuade state lawmakers in Michigan and Pennsylvania to use local law enforcement to take control of the voting machines in those states, but they also refused to do so. Trump then moved on to the military. The Times reports that in a December 18th meeting, Michael Flynn and Sidney Powell handed Trump a draft executive order that would have authorized the Pentagon to seize the machines. Trump reportedly sought Rudy Giuliani's counsel, but two sources tell the Times that Giuliani was vehemently opposed to the idea. Trump then moved to the Department of Homeland Security. According to two sources, he asked Giuliani to call DHS official Ken Cuccinelli to see if he could help. Cuccinelli said he could not. Getting a lot of no's here. NBC News has not independently confirmed this report and has reached out overnight to the former president for comment. So, Willie, again, just all of this laying out something rather frightening and obviously corrupt.
Well, how bad is this? Rudy Giuliani reportedly was the voice of reason in that room. That's how bad it was. Jonathan Lemire, you're writing a book about this, about the big lie and all that went into perpetuating it and then what happened after the fact in terms of trying to overturn this. It's been an extraordinary couple of days and an embarrassment of riches for the January 6th Select Committee in the House of Representatives based on the president's comments at that rally, and then what we're learning today about his efforts to seize voting machines to change the results, to literally change the results of the presidential election.
Willie, thanks for the plug. The book's out in October.
There we go.
No, you're absolutely right. What we're learning here is the president was doing this on both public rhetoric, but also behind the scenes, privately trying to use the levers of government to try to overturn the 2020 election result. And this gives us even finer detail as to the efforts. And let me just check through it. Justice Department, Defense Department, Homeland Security Department, going through every agency here to try to figure out a way on a fraudulent claims to try to grab these voting machines behind this conspiracy that the votes may have been mistabulated or that there was some international regime that had ties to Venezuela and China to then try to alter the results. And here they're trying to grab these and perhaps change them themselves. And this comes on the heels, of course, what we heard over the weekend, where the president talked about plainly in a statement about how he did want Mike Pence to overturn the election. And, of course, talked about his own precarious legal future, saying that he wanted crowds akin to those in January 6th, to protest in cities where there are investigations into him, suggesting if they were illegal, that they should indeed mass, and which can only be interpreted as a sign of intimidation, which comes after he floated pardons for the January 6th rioters, i.e. saying, hey, if you go to these cities and riot on my behalf, well, if I'm elected, I could pardon you again.
Yeah, you know, David Ignatius, I'm looking at Barr's role in all of this, and it's a fascinating character, fascinating storyline. He was a guy who was basically tapped by official Washington as being, sort of having the good housekeeping seal of approval before he went in as Trump's head of DOJ, his attorney general. Then he went in, and official Washington was shocked. He lied about the Mueller report. He misrepresented the Mueller report. He conspired with Donald Trump to break the wall down between the White House and the Department of Justice. He committed perjury in front of, I think, the Senate and the House on numerous occasions. He just behaved just in a loathsome way for much of his tenure. And then around election time, he had enough. And he basically punched his ticket, and he said, I've done my duty, I'm getting out of here. And it's fascinating that in the final month or so, it was actually Barr that was putting up roadblocks every step of the way, saying no to a president trying to steal an election.